Hello there, Nebulous Scholar here, and welcome to another Nebulous adventure. This time, I've got Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2. Hey, is this the first time I'm playing a sequel on the channel, and I've actually played the previous game on the channel as well? Neat, making strides. But yeah, I have, on the channel, played the previous game, and to my pleasant surprise, I adored it. I poured way more time and effort into that game than I really expected to. It was really cute, it was really fun, tad difficult, but, you know, I got smarter, overcame it, and now we're back with the sequel, which no one was expecting, and I am ready for it. As you can see, Fuga Melodies of Steel save data, game cleared with all crew present found. Because I got the true ending on my first try. Good job, me. So it looks like I get outfits from the original game that I can wear during intermissions, which is always fun. I like bonuses like that. Oh, and I got an item set. Cool. New game bonuses. So, ooh, bombs are new. I don't know what those are. Repair kits and energy cells are the same as before. And then jukebox. For use during intermission. Cool, we have music, and it's unlocked from Chapter 2 onward. There's a lot of previous save data bonuses, it looks like. Commemorative photo, which can be viewed during intermission, so from Chapter 2 onward. Alright. So, to note something here, the gears are back on the right side, so that's going to be a blast to figure out. I assume it's going to have similar sort of prerequisites and conditions to the first game. Not that I ever figured out what those were, but, you know, I'll try and do the same things over again and see what unlocks. We'll see how this game is different. So, yeah. I'd say let's get right into the game, but let me pause real quick to hit these options. You know, I really paused for no reason, because I was going to do this real quick and it's no problem anyway. But, so I didn't do this last time, but there are only two voice tracks in the first game, and the case is the same here, Japanese and French. Now, if it's the same as the previous game, the French track isn't actually a French dub, it's the Japanese voice cast reading translated lines into French, which should be fun. I can't understand French, but I'll give it a shot for a little bit, just to hear it out. Should be fun. But, all those settings are set, things should be good. That's a really nice picture. So let's check out a recap of what happened last time. Just real quick. Yes, these are scenes from the previous game. Is it just an image flashback of, hey, look at all of these things we saw? It's just all the CGs from the first game. Kids found a tank after they were invaded. Get ready to go in the tank. First boss. Fought hard. Managed to win. Chapter 2. Picked up twins. Then fought two old people that bullied me relentlessly. It was really bad that first round. I got my revenge on New Game Plus cycles, so it's fine. Ooh, taking them out at the same time. On to Chapter 3, we found Sheena, and then Chapter 4 was Jin. And there was Flam, she was annoying. And then we defeated her. Then we got Wappa. And Brits. I forget his name, but I hate his fight. He's a liar and a cheater. And then People Batteries. Wow, we're just blazing through everything without any actual explanation. But we beat Flam for real this time, and then she exploded. Because she was really angry. And there is the Tarascus, the rival. And it went really poorly. For everyone involved. I mean, we survived, but it was bad. And then we've rescued all the families, right? We ventured out to rescue all the families who were captured to be put into people batteries. And there's Hax. Brits returned because he was told, oh, look at the fully upgraded tank that you definitely couldn't get on the first run. Then we fought Brits and rescued him, convinced him to come back because the bad guys are bad and they lied to you. Hax decided to fuse with the tank because he thought it was a good idea. Spoilers, it was not. Parezia was uplifted by Mr. Kaiju here, ancient Kaiju destruction weapon. But we jumped onto it, went inside, and shot the heart really, really hard. There it is, with the friendship-powered soul cannon. The soul of friendship will triumph. And I hope we can triumph again. And so the entire continent exploded into chunks. And, oh yeah, we are now in a continent of floating islands. And the tank, the Tyrannus, apparently shut down. And everyone returned to their daily lives. As happy as can be. With a few exceptions. I mean, you know, Brits' dad is dead, so is Jin's. But yeah, that was a very succinct summary of the first game. So, this game takes place a year later. Let's see how things have changed. Look at our friends grown up. I like that May clearly has Malt's hat now. Socks is clearly becoming a science man with his new lab coat and bow tie. Hannah, I think she is wearing a nurse outfit. So she's, or not nurse, maybe nurse doctor. That was prejudiced of me. She wanted to be a doctor. Anyway, medical outfit. Should have gone with that one. And I don't really see too much change with Kyle and Boron. Maybe Boron is farming more, and Kyle is fashionable. Oh, and of course Malt here is Angie. So let's see what happened. How do we get here? New data. Let's go. When saving, an icon will appear at the bottom of the right screen. Do not quit the game or turn off the power during this time. I will try not to. I don't take credit for blackouts. Ooh, what is going on here? I don't think we've ever seen the other side of the Tarascus or the Tyrannus, because they've always been on their respective sides. And I believe they only modeled one side of the tanks, because you only ever saw one side anyway. So, like, if you happened to spin the camera around, you'd see nothing. But we got the opposite side now. So that's interesting. Oh, look at them all grown up. Twins, Sheena. Oh, they're all so cute. So why are we also, you know, desperate and scared? No. Oh. Well, I don't like that. That looks like Boron, May, Hannah, Socks, and Brits. I like everybody, but those are a good chunk of my favorites there. Can we not? Are you guys okay? Oh, no. No.
C'est pas possible.
No, it can't be true. Oh, you know what? I don't know French, but if, what is it, cognates are a thing? That's unlike, it's impossible.
Comment?
How could this happen? Don't use May as soul cannon bait, please. Don't start off with that. Oh, please don't start with that. Oh, you're countering with the Managarm. No! May! No, seriously though, we just started. Oh my god, they fired me. And now we're having a beam struggle. That'd be super cool if I weren't suffering right now. That's... Well, I guess that is something you open with, but... No? Sometime earlier. Faro, central metropolis of Gasco. We're still calling it Gasco? How far could the Tyrannus have gone? It's not like something that huge could stay hidden out of sight. Could say the same about this hunk of junk. Man, it feels like a bad dream being in here. Yeah, this was literally, I guess it was merged with the heart of Mega Kaiju. I never would imagine we'd be chasing after the Tyrannus in a Berman tank. This is more than just a Berman tank. This is the Berman tank.
Le Taranis. Le char qui avait jadis accompagné et aidé les enfants à retrouver leur famille.
The children chase out tirelessly, endlessly, after the Tyrannus.
C'est ce même char que les enfants poursuivaient à présent de toute leur force.
The same Tyrannus they used to save their loved ones in the fight against Berman.
À bord du Tarascus, le char ennemi qu'ils pensaient avoir détruit de leurs propres pattes.
Their pursuit is aided by the Tarascus, a Berman tank they once subdued themselves. I mean, I thought we obliterated it. And I mean, it looks like it's in bad condition, but it is functioning for what it's worth. Can't this thing go any faster?
Le Tarascus est encore en phase d'auto-réparation, limitant considérablement ses fonctions.
Tarascus is currently running self-repair protocols, so its functionality is limited. So it is trying to repair, and that is Hax as the AI. We just can't escape this psycho.
Dans son état actuel, accroître sa vitesse de course s'avérait trop risqué.
Increasing speed any further would be a great risk.
Les traces des chenilles du Taranis sont encore visibles.
The trail of tracks left by the treads of the Tyrannus yet remain.
En suivant ces sillons, nous finirons tôt ou tard par le rattraper.
Following them will offer a high probability of catching up to it. I don't remember the voices I did for these guys. I'm gonna have to re-improvise them all. His voice still gives me the creeps. Agreed.
Machine non identifiée en approche. Confirmation qu'il ne s'agit pas du Taranis.
Picking up a reading ahead that does not match the Tyrannus' signature.
Taille estimée équivalente à celle d'un char Berman de type standard.
Its estimated size is that of a Berman tank.
Forte probabilité d'affrontement si le Tarascus poursuit cette trajectoire.
Advancing will almost certainly result in hostilities. I mean, he may be Hax, but he's still doing helpful AI things. So I don't know if this AI will be mega evil or just, like, potentially evil. I don't know. We'll see. How are there still Berman tanks in Gasco? They all should have crawled home with their tails between their legs ages ago. Don't waste time thinking about that now. Battle stations, everyone.
Char ennemi en approche. Chacun son poste.
Enemy tank approaching firing range. All personnel, prepare for battle. Yeah, because it's like very official. Very, even robotic. Alright, so combat should be largely the same. Yeah, ow. Damn, they're firing on us. Huh? What is that thing? It's a moldy tank?
Sa forme est similaire au char de l'Empire Berman, mais sa nature est totalement différente.
It appears to be modeled after the tanks of the Berman Imperial Army, though its make is entirely different. It's a clone tank?
Je ne détecte aucun pilote à l'intérieur. Il semblerait que cette machine agisse de manière autonome.
It is unmanned. The tank seems to be moving autonomously. We're fighting against cloned tanks? Against something automatic? What the heck is it? I don't know what it is, but I know we'll lose the Tyrannus if we don't send it packing. Let's do this. Alright, Malta's ready. Destroy your enemies with the 3 gun turrets on the giant tank Tarascus. We got 2 grenade launchers and a cannon. Hey, there's Chick. Children placed at the gun turret will attack with their skilled weapon type. Select grenade launcher. Because Chick has a grenade launcher. Are you still busted as a, like, support member? With your suite of skills and the ability to tone down SP costs? Please? Ooh, it's a bastard hund. Also, if I do this, I should be able to. Yeah, I never did this during the main game. I totally could have, and I just never did. Its attack is slightly high, so try not to get hit. Delay its action by attacking with the weapon it's weak against. It will use pack attack if with others of the same unit type, so be careful. Okay, so they have literal pack tactics. Alright, it's almost halfway dead.
Where?
High attack, but low accuracy. Takes time to load. So again, grenade launchers are your medium types, decent damage, decent speed. Cannons will do high damage, but low accuracy, and they take a lot of time on the timeline. You got how much left? 82? This will be more than enough. I'm sure this will do like 400 damage, yeah? 332. Okay, not 400, but enough. Hey, got an achievement. Done with the first battle. Ooh! It's like an actual medal now. 3 turns, damage received nothing, technique. Perfect. And obtained a rusty barrel. Oh boy, here we go again with the upgrade materials. I won't say it was a pain, but upgrading is always like that. Oh, look at the little doodle of the tank at the top! But yeah, no, it took a lot of time to upgrade the entire tank. It also took a long time for me to understand it. I should not have that problem this time around. In the result, experience points and items can be obtained according to the outcome of the battle. Win the battle quickly to avoid receiving damage, and earn more experience points. That is indeed the goal. We managed to beat it. Everyone okay? Yeah. Looks like the Tarrascus pulled through for us. I mean, it functions identical, yeah? It looks just like the Taranis. It's,
Tarrascus, le char conçu pour contrôler le Vanargand.
The Tarrascus was manufactured for the purpose of controlling the Vanargand.
Selon ma mémoire, j'aurais dirigé sa construction durant l'invasion de Gasco.
According to my memories, I oversaw its creation during the invasion of Gasco. Huh? Oh. Okay.
Are.
You say it like you're talking about someone else. It was all your fault, Hax. Shoulder the blame.
J'ai accès à ses souvenirs et à ses connaissances, mais je ne suis pas Axe.
I have his memories and knowledge, but I myself am not the one you knew as Hax.
Je ne suis qu'un corps d'information assimilé par le cœur du Vanargand qui est installé sur ce char.
I'm merely an artificial intelligence assimilated with the core of the Vanargand that happens to be here. Oh, the core is here. So you're kind of like John back in the Taranis. Wish Socks was here. He'd be able to explain everything. I don't know if he'd entirely understand, but he'd probably understand it a bit better than the rest of you. You got that right. We gotta hurry and catch up to them. I don't get it. How did we even end up in this situation? That's what I was asking. Can we flash back a little bit further? Oh, we're flashing back a little bit further. Okay, thank you.
Une année s'était écoulée depuis l'armistice conclu entre Gasco et l'Empire Berman.
A year has passed since the armistice was signed between Berman and Gasco, bringing the war to an end. Look at all the friends hanging out.
Les enfants, qui, dans la douleur, avaient mené le pays à la victoire, menaient désormais une vie paisible.
The children, no longer embroiled in bloody conflict, had each gone their separate ways to enjoy the peaceful lives they fought for. Wappa's apparently out
Un
adventuring.
beau jour, tous reçurent une lettre de l'armée de Gasco leur demandant de se rassembler à Pharao, la nouvelle capitale du pays.
One day, the children received letters from the Gasco army requesting they convene in Pharaoh, the new capital city. Where did they build it? 24 hours earlier. Okay, so we hopped back a couple hours and then a full day later, or a full day earlier. I was not expecting the actual double flashback. Framing narrative. Alright, Pharaoh, central metropolis of Gasco. Presidential Residence Plaza. It's been a year since the fighting ended.
Salut?
Glad to see you're doing well.
Ouais.
Same goes for all of you. I wish Jin and Wappa could be here too. Oh, so they're actually out and about and not with the rest of us.
Au fait,
Jin's got his hands full overseeing the factory he inherited. Nice!
Yo.
And Wappa's been out roaming the open road. No one can get a hold of her, it seems. Figures. Yeah, that sounds about right. That suddenly sounds like what they've been up to. Or what they'd be up to. It's been forever, Sheena. How's your mom doing? I've been worried about her.
Oui.
Oh, she's doing much better now.
Ah oui?
Looks like Chicken Hack might be coming late. I can't wait till everyone shows up.
Tandis que les enfants fêtaient leur retrouvaille, le lieutenant Muscat de l'armée de Gasco apparut pour les remercier.
While the children were chatting and reminiscing, Lieutenant Muscat of the Gasco army arrived to offer her gratitude.
Je vous remercie.
We appreciate each of you coming all this way. I hate to interrupt your reunion, but would you mind coming with me?
Huh?
Oh, no problem at all, Lieutenant Muscat, was it?
Oui.
That's right. Sorry to get right to it, but there's something I'd like you to see. Though I imagine it might not stir up the greatest of memories for you all. And is it the Tarascus? No, it's the Taranis. Wait, you're repairing it?
Elle leur demanda de la suivre et les mena jusqu'à un hangar gigantesque.
The children followed Lieutenant Muscat to a large depot.
Devant eux, gisait silencieuse une forteresse d'acier qu'ils ne connaissaient que trop bien.
Within the depot, the steel behemoth that had seen the children through the war loomed silently.
Huh?
Is that the Taranis? Probably should not have rebuilt it. Probably should have left it as is as a memorial. The present time. Which present? Before the soul cannon firing or the middle flashback?
Machine hostile similaire à la précédente en approche.
Hostile tank approaching. Its signature matches that of the previous autonomous tank.
Comment?
Another one? Everyone, battle stations.
Ouais.
Roger that. Ah, there we go. I was wondering about the route line. Hey, look. They maintained the health item and SP item recovery colors that they added after they updated the previous game. Because again, they used to be pink and green for health and energy, despite the fact that health and energy on the bar were represented as green and blue respectively. So they fixed that so that they're actually green and blue properly. I'm still really, entertained by the fact that that happened. So late, though. And it was absolutely an immediate, problem point where I'm like, why is it like this? And after I beat the game entirely, they're like, hey, we fixed it. But at least it was in time for the second game. Alright, this is the route progression screen. Various effects will occur when the Tarascus reaches an event waypoint. Battles occur at this waypoint. The number in the upper right represents the number of consecutive battles. Tarascus' HP is restored at this waypoint. There are other waypoints with various effects, so please check the help screen for more details. As long as they're similar enough to the previous one, I should have no problem. Oh yeah, so there's all the buttons down there. Additional costumes. Sleepwear is now available for the children during intermission and expedition. You can change costumes from the options in the main menu. Because I did, in fact, buy the deluxe edition because I will give them my money for this game. They deserve it. And bonus items, which may help me survive, but we'll see how I handle, not needing them. They brought turbo mode. They brought both turbo modes. So, even funnier thing, because I don't think I spoke about this. When playing the game initially, you don't get access to turbo mode. When you beat the game once, you get access to turbo mode. When they updated the game the final time, they added Turbo 2, because honestly, Turbo Mode was still really slow. So the fact that they give you Turbo 2 access from the beginning of the second game is hilarious. Let's see how fast this goes. Yep. Oh, I tried to swap it back and we got there already. I'm probably gonna run Turbo Mode 2 just because there's nothing happening on the timeline otherwise. Just get from point to point. The timeline at the top of the screen displays the action order. And there's the delay icon. The icon displayed under an enemy's HP designates its weakness. Attack with a weapon of the same color. So, I do like what they did here, because it is subtle. But you'll note, grenade launchers are yellow, and so you hit him with a yellow one. For color blindness, they added, or not added, but they were always there in the previous game. There are the 2 dots to say, okay, weapon 2 is what you need to delay it. So in case you're colorblind and they don't have to, enable colorblind mode, there's just pips to let you know. It's very friendly, very handy. So let's delay you.
Je suis prête.
Yep. If you attack with weapons of the same color like this, the enemy's action order will be delayed. Delay you.
Je m'en occupe.
Well, I have screwed up now. I mean, I can take out one of you, but the second one will get a shot in and I won't be able to defend against it. But yeah, definitely enough to take you out.
Ça va aller.
Ow. Huh. Did we always have quintuple digit health at the beginning of the game? I don't think so. I think we started out with like 5,000 health at the beginning of the game. So the Tarascus is slightly upgraded, although its SP reserves are critically low. I will not be able to use that very often. I need to fix that pronto. Delay you again all the way to the end of time, and delay you eternally. Oh, it's why are they like
C'est bien.
bio?
Pas de temps à perdre.
Like they break and like spray. You have mushrooms growing out of you. Why are you fungal? Aerial enemies have high evasion rate. Weapons with high accuracy are effective against these enemies, like machine guns. Do we have a machine gunner? We have Sheena. Let's switch placements on the formation screen. Oh yeah, we have Sheena and Kyle. We're set. We only have 5, and the only cannoneer is Malt. Here you can see the abilities of each of the children placed at the 3 gun turrets. This is information about the top gun turret. The cursor is placed on the attacker position. Weapon attribute effects and damage depend on the abilities of the attacker. Now let's switch Chick, who's currently selected, with another child. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sheena was a machine gunner, and now she's a cannoneer, or a grenade launcher. Hack was a cannoneer, and now he's a machine gunner. That's a significant change. Wonder what that says about their character and how they've changed. The icon displayed above each child's head represents their weapon. Select Kyle with the cursor and press A. I mean, Hack is right there, but okay. So, if you watched me play the previous game, you'll note that this actually functions slightly differently in that it's much cleaner when it comes to swapping kids instead of like, I don't know, it was weird and clunky. I don't know how to describe how it originally was. But now, and again with the updates, they did this. It's a lot easier. Like this, the gun turret's attacker has been switched to Kyle. Machine gun used by Kyle has a high accuracy and is effective against aerial enemies. Now let's switch Sheena with Hack. Select Sheena with the cursor and press A. Why would you cross them like that? The partners are still the same. Now there are 2 children with machine guns and 1 with a cannon. While switching placement on the formation screen, you can press RB anytime to check the enemy description, which was added with the final update in the previous game. Because again, didn't originally exist. So yeah, I can scope out and be like, wait, who's on the field? What do I need? The fact that this wasn't originally like a mechanic is crazy. But again, when they added that in, it made me really confident that they were putting in a lot of effort to fix quality of life issues like this. So this is great. I know I want to return to battle, but you won't let me swap Malt out. He can't hit the, well, he can hit the flyers, but it's gonna be a wasted shot when he misses. Let's take the aerial enemy with machine gun. Blah, blah.
Ok, je prêt.
Do it again.
Where?
All right, 40%. Let's see what we can do. Run this gamble. Sweet. Again, gonna take a hit, but it shouldn't be too bad.
Allez.
Yeah, these are absolutely all the same Japanese voice actors, just reading French lines. Yes, Frank, I took some damage though, which makes me unhappy. But I don't know if I was forced to. I may just be bad at strategizing again. It's been a bit. Hostile tank no longer detected. Reverting alert level to normal. I spoke over you. I'd say sorry, but you're still Hacks, so.
Merci.
Thanks, Hacks. Malt, don't thank him. Kinda feels weird to thank him like that. You're not wrong. It's just, well, we need to rely on this tank if we're ever going to catch up to the Tyrannus.
Where?
Exactly. That's right. We have to stop the Tyrannus, no matter what. Flashback again. 23 hours earlier. We're not gonna go hour by hour, are we? Giant depot in Faro.
Huh?
Why is the Tyrannus here? I never thought I'd see it again. Looks like it's primed and ready to get back into the thick of things.
Wow.
Wow, I almost forgot how big it is.
Il est cool.
It's huge. It certainly looks a little less beat up than it did a year ago.
C'est vrai.
Like it removed scratches on its hull all its own. Oh, did it self-repair? Did it have the power for that?
C'est vrai.
What a strange tank.
Ils étaient face au Taranis, le char géant à bord duquel ils avaient combattu autrefois.
Their united children were brought before the Tyrannus, their erstwhile ally, in the field of battle.
L'imposante structure était habillée d'échafaudages, laissant deviner que des recherches étaient en cours.
The tank was covered in scaffolding, as if undergoing a thorough survey. As you can see, we've launched a thorough inspection of the Tyrannus, but the door is sealed tight and we can't get in.
Bien.
Do you have any idea why that might be? We just piloted it, we didn't make it. I don't think any of us even knew it could even be locked. That's true, we sort of just walked into it.
Vraiment?
And we had stowaways on it. This thing wasn't secure for no reason. That's right, I don't think anyone besides us has ever been in the Tyrannus. You know, aside from humans from forever ago. Let me take a look.
Huh?
Huh? What was that sound?
What?
I, guess it's open now.
Quoi?
I see. Perhaps the Tyrannus only allows entry to those it deems worthy.
Je vous remercie.
Now that the door is open, we can finally continue our inspection within the vehicle. You just said it only accepts those deemed worthy. It didn't accept any of you. What makes you think it wouldn't find a way to reject you when you forced your way in like this? Oh, hello.
Un félinéco à l'air distingué et une jeune demoiselle qui semblait être sa fille s'approchèrent.
At that moment, a well-dressed Felinaco gentleman and a young lady joined them. They appeared to be father and daughter.
Le visage de l'homme était couvert de bandages, tandis que la jeune fille se tenait derrière lui, l'air anxieuse.
The man peered out from under his bandaged face, while the girl fidgeted restlessly behind him. So we can finally survey the interior, can we? Canal? Lieutenant Muscat.
Oui.
Indeed, thanks to the children paying us a visit.
Écoutez.
Allow me to introduce you all. This is President Shane Muscat, my father.
Huh?
Wait, you're the president's daughter? I had no idea. I suppose I never mentioned it. And this is my sister, Vanilla. Hello.
Merci.
Allow me to offer my heartfelt gratitude for making the long journey here. Thank you, one and all.
Vanilla.
Come now, Vanilla. Introduce yourself.
Enchanté. Yo soy Vanilla.
Okay. I'm Vanilla. Nice to meet you all. Nice to meet you too. I'm Malt, and this is my sister May. Hi, I'm May. I'm Hannah. Malt and I are both from Petite Mona. Pleased to meet you, Vanilla. Pleased to meet you both, Hannah and May. Well, I don't want to get in the way of any more than I have. Back to my duties. Are you staying, Vanilla?
Oui.
Yes, Father.
Entendu.
All right then. I leave her in your hands, Lieutenant.
Oui.
Understood. I have yet to pin down what her personality is.
D'un léger hochement de tête, le président tira sa révérence, sans lâcher des yeux le Taranis.
Nodding in affirmation, the president took his leave of the depot, his gaze never leaving the Tyrannus.
Anna, May, Boron, Sox et Britz étaient déjà à l'intérieur du char et s'apprêtaient à l'explorer.
Hannah, May, Boron, Sox, and Britz were the first to enter the Tyrannus. They began preparations to survey the interior.
Malte, Kyle et Shina, quant à eux, répondaient aux questions du lieutenant Muscat, quand Chick et Hack arrivèrent un peu en retard.
So, those are the 5 that got captured, and these are the 5 that stayed out here. While Malt, Kyle, and Sheena remained outside to answer Lieutenant Muscat's inquiries, Chick and Hack arrived late.
Malt!
Sorry for showing up late. Long time no see, everyone. You brought your helmets, too? Wow, the Tyrannus! Are you all taking it for a joyride? Hack, you see those bars and scaffolds? You can't drive it without running through that. So no.
Huh?
What? No.
C'est alors qu'un phénomène inexplicable se produisit.
Apparently it's going to take us for a ride, though. At that moment, something peculiar happened.
Toutes les portes du Taranis se refermèrent soudainement en même temps.
The doors of the Taranis all suddenly closed tight, with no warning.
Quoi?
What the? Lieutenant Muscat, we can't open the doors! Huh? Is anyone there besides the children?
Huh?
No, we were still readying the equipment. Only the children are inside. Awesome.
Alors que tout le monde s'agitait à l'extérieur du Taranis, les armes de celui-ci commencèrent à s'activer.
In the midst of the commotion, each turret on the Taranis stirred and made ready to fire.
Tous les canons du char étaient à présent rivés sur les portes du hangar qui lui faisaient face.
They all trained their aim straight ahead on the entrance to the depot. This is bad. Quickly, everyone get away from the Taranis. Oh my.
Au moment où elle prononçait ces mots, les armes firent feu.
As soon as the lieutenant issued her warning, the Taranis opened fire.
Les portes du hangar voletèrent dans un bruit assourdissant, tandis qu'une partie des murs et du plafond commençait à s'effondrer.
The doors of the depot were blown apart, and fragments of the ceiling and walls collapsed as they lost their supports.
Tirant une nouvelle salve, le Taranis se mit lentement en marche et sortit du hangar.
The Taranis slowly advanced out of the depot, its turrets never ceasing their fire. It's just driving along firing? Oh, it is wreaking havoc.
Il poursuivit son assaut sur les bâtiments et chars de l'armée de Gasco postés à l'extérieur, engloutissant les alentours dans une mer de feu.
The tank continued its exodus unimpeded, shredding apart every Gasco tank and structure in its path. Where's it going? Sheena, where's everyone else? They're on the Taranis!
May.
No. May, everyone! No, father! Did he just get blowed up?
Les cris déchirants de Vanilla résonnaient dans les décombres du hangar.
Vanilla's anguished cry, wow. Vanilla's anguished cry echoed throughout the ruined depot. Oh my.
Elle fixait du regard la résidence présidentielle où son père exerçait ses fonctions, à présent noyée dans les flammes.
Her gaze was fixed on the government state house, where the president had returned, now consumed in a sea of fire.
Que dois-je faire?
Father, his office. Is he really in there? No, how could this have happened?
Écoutez.
I'll mobilize a unit and search for the president. Malt, you and others get Vanilla somewhere safe.
En avant!
Understood. Come on, Vanilla, follow us. Okay.
Les enfants prirent refuge dans un autre hangar de l'armée, hors de portée des flammes.
The children hunkered down near another depot that had escaped the inferno caused by the Taranis.
Après avoir repris leur souffle, ils tentèrent de faire le point sur la situation et de décider quoi faire.
They each took a deep breath and collected themselves before discussing their next plan of action. Is everyone all right? Anyone hurt?
Oui.
I think we're okay. We need to hurry and chase after the Taranis. Hannah and the others are still inside. Right, but how are we supposed to catch up to it? This can't be. Father, I'm not letting this happen to you. Vanilla, are you okay? That's a big no, bud. You want to follow that tank, don't you?
Ouais.
Yeah, that's right. If we had a way to chase after it, we'd set out right away, but
Eh bien...
leave that to me. I think I might know a way. There it is. Also self-repairing.
Quoi?
Should have dropped both of them off the islands. No way. Is this
C'est pas vrai!
the Tarascus?
Le hangar où les avait menés Vanilla abritait le Tarascus, la machine de cauchemar qu'il pensait avoir anéantie autrefois.
Vanilla led the others to a depot that held the Tarascus, the enemy tank they once bested on the battlefield.
Les enfants, incrédules, ne savaient comment réagir.
The children were mortified to see their former nemesis before them. Why is the Tarascus here? I thought we destroyed this hunk of junk. I did too.
Oui.
The wreckage was gathered for further study, and before long it had fully repaired itself. At least, that's what my father in the military said. They think it might even be fully operational again. I see. Well, the army's got its hands full at the moment, and I don't see anyone else around.
Eh,
Hey, you sure about this?
on va les sauver.
I am. We have to stop the Tyrannus and save everyone.
Oui, allons-y.
You're right. I'm going too.
Oui,
Me too.
ouais.
Me three.
En avant.
All right. Move out.
Déterminés, les enfants se hâtèrent vers le Tarascus,
Filled with determination, the children made a run for the Tarascus.
mais furent stoppés dans leur élan par la voix de Vanilla.
But they heard Vanilla cry out from behind them. Please take me with you.
Non.
It's probably better that you stay here. We're setting out to do something really dangerous.
Eh.
Apologize to Lieutenant Muscat for us using the Tarascus without permission, would you?
Entendu.
Very well. Be careful out there.
Merci.
Don't worry, we will.
Ça va le faire.
Incredible. It's set up almost exactly like the Tyrannus. We should be able to make do with this.
Super.
And it looks like it's ready to go.
Ouais.
Alright, everyone. After the Tyrannus. Let's go! Transform and roll out.
Les échafaudages autour du Tarascus s'effondrèrent avec vacarme, avant d'être réduits en miettes par les griffes d'acier de la machine.
The scaffolding penning the great beast collapsed, shattering as its steel treads clambered over their remains.
Le Tarascus et les enfants s'élancèrent alors à travers la mer de flammes, à la poursuite du Taranis.
Piloted by the children, the Tarascus plowed through the sea of fire and rubble after the Tyrannus. So you've been at this for like 22 hours? Again, is this present, or is this present, past? I know the Tarascus isn't running at full capacity yet. We'll never catch up to the Tyrannus if we don't get a move on now. Please stay safe, everyone.
En avant.
Turbo mode! Alright, let's tone it down a little bit. Turbo 1.
Comment?
Turbo 1 still looks a little bit more natural. Turbo 2 is comical. Oh, it's one of you. This is the enemy's armor rank, which represents their defense power. This enemy has a high armor rank, which makes it difficult to damage. So let's use Kyle's skill. Select Piercing Shot from the skills by command to attack. Skill lowers the enemy's armor rank by 1. Piercing Shot 1. Still works the same way. Enemy's armor rank has been lowered. In exchange for consuming SP, you can gain the upper hand in a battle by using skills well, so give it a shot. SP can be discovered at recovery waypoints along the route and also by clearing chapters and using recovery items. I'm sure Sheena will also help with that. I hope she also helps with that. You know, it's funny. Sheena is now a Grenadier, right? I mentioned before that Grenadiers were like the mage of our trio of weapons here, and despite the fact that she was 100% like a spell user, she was a machine gunner. Now she's a Grenadier and she's properly the mage class, so it still holds!
Ouais.
I don't think they had voice call-out lines when doing skills before. Heroic Strike. Yeah, let's spend it. Nice. Heavy damage, send him
Ça va
back.
le faire.
Let's pierce through, and then we can have hack defend. Or do I just go for it? How much does Blatterstrom have left? 63? You can do it, hack. Yeah. Let's just take no damage.
Vous vous attendez à quoi?
Excellent. And now we'll heal up, even though we didn't really need to. Take it. Rusty Breach.
Ça va aller vite?
Alright, do I have free reign now? Can I swap? Thank you. Let's keep one of each. Sport effect. You know, I don't like that Chick now recovers HP with normal attacks. Because that was Hannah's ability. Hannah, are you okay? what's your new ability if and when we get you? Because your support effect is taken by Chick, which still makes her really strong. But, yeah. Increases damage against aerial enemies. Oh, you don't increase accuracy anymore? Sheena, what do? You still recover SP. Okay, so you're still functionally the same, but now you're Grenadier, which I like better, honestly. And then you don't have a support. Huh. And no one has links yet, because we're all level 1. Skills Earthquake. What is... You had, like, no offensive abilities before. You had all supportive, like, defensive magics. And now you have, like, a real damage move. That's... Huh. Hit you with the Earthquake. Ah, but you still got your magic effects on your gun. Nice. Ooh, that was nice and strong. I know we gotta pierce the armor, but defend. What? You can do that now?
I'm on the cube.
Can I ask that you not do that? Bending. Well, I don't know what's gonna do now. It's gonna burrow and increase evasion. Oh, you gotta prepare to increase evasion? Well, now I know. That's actually really funny. We can just take this one out, yeah? Yeah. I wonder if Earthquake would do more damage to it. Lay it. Now we can start piercing. Nice. Defend. Oh. Making me waste my SP. Oh, your evasion is a lot higher. Which means I can't delay you now. Really? You're just gonna prolong it now? Okay. Nice job, I guess. Oh, this was 2 fights. Ooh, get the machine gunners back. Let's swap. Actually, you two. There we go. What's your support? Increase attack. Alright, so same as before. And then, Hack, what did you do then? Delays enemies even further. Interesting. All you have is piercing shot, and we don't need a piercing shot on all these. You. My choices are delay another guy or take out one entirely. I'm gonna delay. I'll take this next hit. Not gonna be too much. Now my option is attempt to remove one. Still gonna take a hit, but managed. Now I should be able to wipe out the rest. There we go. Only an A. A, level up. A, level up. It's probably all gonna be like the same because they're all here until I start changing it up with chats and whatnot. And now an intermission. The calm before the storm. The Tarrascus looks just like the Tyrannus, right, Mo? Wait, voice. The Tarrascus looks just like the Tyrannus, right, Mo? I guess that's why driving it is like slipping back into a warm glove. I'm surprised it still works after we destroyed it a year ago. Works seems to be relative. It is also very red. It makes it very unpleasant. We'd better run a check and see which parts are fully operational. This is where you can upgrade the tank and interact with the children. As you progress with the story, various facilities and functions can be expanded. Hack, go explore the Tarrascus a bit for us. Me? I mean, sure, yeah, I can do that. And I gotta select Hack and swap over. There we go. Control Hack to explore the interior of the Tarrascus. So this should be where the... I can't take the garden yet. I can't go anywhere, actually. I just gotta talk to everybody. Except for Malt, who's taking command. kitchen looks good and ready to go too. If we need some cooking done, you know which girl's the one. Ah, you've just replaced Hannah entirely then. Maybe you haven't. The one to cook up something awful, maybe. Hey, I can tell you're thinking something mean, you know. By making meals with the gathered ingredients and eating together, the children's abilities and resistance will temporarily increase. Is where we upgrade stuff, but we don't have Jin or Socks to help with that. Where's our smart tech person? We don't even have a chef if Chick isn't up to the task. Workshop looks basically the same as the one on the Tyrannus. With the right materials, I bet we could fix this baby right up. You can upgrade the Tarrasca's weapons, HP, SP, and more by collecting the necessary materials.
Tu sais?
It seems we have a rod we might use for scrap fishing as well. I like how we're resorting to this again. Just let's throw a line out back, and as we go along, we'll just pick up some junk and use it to upgrade. Peculiar, don't you think? A frightening instrument of war with room for a fishing spot. By scrap fishing, you can obtain various materials to upgrade the Tarrasca's weapons and HP SP in the workshop. I didn't really do it too much. It wasn't hyper necessary until I wanted to get to the final upgrades. So, what's the verdict on the Tarrasca's? This thing's so much like the Tyrannus, it's almost scary. I'm not scared of nothing though, just so you know. Hack, you're only a year older. You're not that tough yet. I bet. Alright, let's swap to Malt.
Je m'en occupe.
Since the character control gets the most experience, try switching them as needed. The intermission will now conclude. Oh. I got robbed. So, let's see what this boss fight's about. And will it be another scripted cannon firing? Approaching target objective Tyrannus, now entering combat range.
Le Taranis était enfin à portée de vue.
Finally, the children had the Tyrannus within their sights.
La tension s'emparait des enfants tandis qu'ils se rapprochaient du char.
The air was thick with tension as they approached the rogue vehicle.
Hey,
What should we do? If we could just keep chasing them, this will never end.
where?
For now, let's just worry about closing the distance. The Tyrannus is rotating and assuming an offensive position against us.
Comment?
It's doing what now?
Eh,
Maybe they don't know that it's us in here. Well, we are in the super rival tank of evil. So, natural inclination is, gotta fight it. We don't even know if Hannah and the others are controlling it at this point.
Oui,
Yeah, maybe they're just trapped in the Tyrannus. That seems to be the case.
c'est vrai.
That must be it. There's no way Hannah and the others would ever do anything like this.
merde!
Then who the hell is controlling the damn thing? Ouch. Incoming fire from the Tyrannus detected. Now activating defensive shields. Oh, it didn't teach us about shields
Et
yet.
merde!
No way. Are they really firing on us? What should we do? Incoming transmission from the Tyrannus, displaying feed via the monitors. Oh, they're super mind controlled in there. It looks bad.
Quoi?
What? It's Hannah and the others. But I sense something wrong with them. Like they're not themselves. May? Well, hold on. Did May just disappear? It has that? I could have been teleporting around the entire thing, but you made me walk and take the elevators? The Tyrannus seems to have engaged its teleport functionality.
Huh?
What the heck does that mean? Is it a function that transfers any onboard personnel to another location instantaneously? Yes, I know what the word means. I didn't realize the Tyrannus could do anything we didn't already know about. I mean, I'd expect there's a lot we didn't know, but still. That is the soul cannon seat. Let's not use the little girl, the tiniest girl, to fire at us. Look, it's May! Where is she? Could that be
Quoi?
the soul cannon chamber?
May!
May! No, what should we do? The Tyrannus has drawn closer and is readying to fire on us. Bad times ahead. Man, to think this is the fight from the get-go. I thought we could stall the Tyrannus by attacking it, but I didn't realize May would be in the soul cannon chamber. If we engage in combat, it might fire the soul cannon. Right, we make it desperate enough to fire, although it's active already despite the fact that it's taken no damage. We can't fight against it. We kinda have to. Whose voice is that? That's not John. Soul Cannon, standby. Loading energy into Soul Cannon chamber. Don't load the energy. Proceeding with Soul Cannon firing sequence. Auto-targeting mode on. No! Is it really going to fire the Soul Cannon? Initiating Soul Cannon countdown. What should we do? It's gonna fire! 3. We can't just attack it. Everyone's in there. What are those points on there? It's no use. We just can't attack. Everybody in the defense. That's a terrible idea. Can we target the cannon and break it? Like, the event will reduce damage for one time and until their next turn. So, Hannah's gonna hit us with a grenade launcher. Oh my god. They have a whole set of pilots in there now. It used to just be hacks in the Tarascus, so he'd have to, like, swap weapons one at a time. But they have a full crew in there. Oh no. Looks like Hannah's gonna attack us. Pa's gonna get a chance to do nothing. And then May is gonna be launched at us. I wonder what those little pips are on the main health bar. Hannah, grenade launcher, controlled by Hannah, who has been possessed. Her skill can restore HP, so she's still a healer, but for the enemy side. May is held captive in the core of the soul cannon as an energy source. Attack reduces HP to 0 before the countdown ends, or the soul cannon will fire, which will lead to a definite defeat. So we're about to get shot and die, because we're not attacking. We do in fact have to attack the soul cannon to make it stop. But now it's a timed battle. Yet layers of defense I don't think count. Everyone can select defend, but only defends once. Which is still a weird mechanic. Yep. It's gone. Yeah, let's just defend against the soul cannon. That'll work, Malt. I'm sure that strategy is impeccable. Two.
Impossible.
I don't want anyone to get hurt, but if we don't fire on them, May's going to... Yeah, Malt, you made an awful wrong call right now. I mean, you're like 13, so I don't blame you, but, yeah, not the right call, bud. 1.
J'ai pas que faire.
If we attack them, we risk injuring Hannah and the others. Damn it! What should we do?
Not a chance.
Can't stop the soul cannon, because you didn't try.
Concentration croissante d'ultra énergie confirmée. Préparation d'une mana-garde pour intercepter l'attaque.
Reading the accumulation of extreme levels of energy. Deploying the Managarm to intercept.
Comment?
Managarm? What's that? I guess that was just part of the UI that told me what it was called in the previous game. We never actually learned what it was. Is that the giant cannon on the side of the Tarascus?
Quoi?
Don't fire! All our friends are still aboard the Tyrannus. You can't not shoot.
Si nous ne l'interceptons pas, le char et l'équipage subiront des dégâts irréversibles.
Both Tarascus and personnel aboard will suffer extensive damage if I do not launch a preemptive attack.
Ordre d'annulation de l'attaque refusé.
The order to stand down is denied.
What?
Malt, I think he's really gonna fire on them.
Not a chance.
Is this our only option left to protect everyone? Do we really have to resort to this?
Ça va le faire.
The Managarm is Tarascus' devastating ultimate weapon. It can only be used once every battle. The child you select will be temporarily knocked out due to a small amount of their energy being used, but it will not kill them. That's the soul cannon. That's the soul cannon. Make it stop. It just glows, it doesn't have tentacles. Okay, but who's powering it? No! May! Good job, Malt. You did everything in your power to stop that from firing. I think the soul cannon is still technically more powerful. But it's holding. No, it is not. It is losing. I was right. The Managarm cannot stand up to it. Warning. Damage output from the Managarm will not be enough to halt the enemy's attack. Yeah, I could have told you that.
Impact inéluctable du canon des armes dans 2 secondes.
Imminent attack incoming. 2 seconds to soul cannon impact. Does this mean we lose? Do we get wiped out? Yes. This can't be happening. Rewind.
Huh?
Wait, where am I? Am I dead? No, you saw a calculated vision of the future. May. That's right. What happened to everyone? Hello? Who are you? You're from the comic, aren't you? The Adventures of Sucre. They're not here, as a matter of course. Surely you don't wish for them to meet their end thusly.
Huh?
Who are you?
No.
I'm amazed that someone like you could enter this place. You seem to have abilities not unlike those of Jean.
Huh?
You know Jean? Tell me who you are.
Yeah.
It would appear you have reached an untimely end. A most undesired fate indeed. To alter your fate, you will need to make another choice. Malt has been endowed with a mysterious ability that will allow him to rewind time and alter the outcome of a battle, because it's predictive calculations. Jesus' ability, select retry from before the last intermission from the menu. Yes, so I can actually use the intermission properly, instead of just using it to explore.
Cool?
What the heck is going on? Is this real or am I dreaming? Consider this a dream if you must. I'd rather refrain from explaining the finer details. Now then, go forth and triumph. Otherwise, this will become your reality. I don't want it to.